Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you stopping by. Today I want to show you some things I've been working on in my garden outside, and I have quite a number of cuttings I've taken from my plants or just propagations that I had inside that I brought outside. My home still has a lot of plants in it. I brought a whole bunch of my plants outside, and I bought some indoor plants that I plan on having outside and never really bringing in. So I just wanted to show you how I have some of my propagations going out there because I want to have some indoor plants that are just growing outside. So I will show you that, but first I have to show you something else, and I should have brought it over here before I started, but I'm just gonna grab something. Look at this beautiful little planter. Oh, it's so pretty. Is outside cat out there? This is such a beautiful planter. This reminds me of my daughter so much. When she was born, she slept with her hands under her chin, and this is what she looked like. She looks so sweet, and that's what this little planter reminds me of. This was a gift, and I am so in love with this planter. I think she is absolutely beautiful. She just has the sweetest face. Every time I look at it, I am just like so excited about this. And I love the way this philodendron looks inside of her, because the philodendron is just like so whimsical, and so it just looks so pretty. And Roslyn also sent me these air plant holders. Isn't that cute? And these are specifically designed for air plants, and it came in a set of 3, and I have them right in my window, and it's just holding my air plants. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I just love that so much. It's just so pretty. Look at that little face. Look at her lashes. The detail on this is amazing. Okay, I have one more thing. I love the way that planter looks in that window. Okay, this is a pink dragon alocasia, and Joy sent this to me. Thank you so much. I still can't believe I have this one. This is so beautiful. Look at this. She has 3 leaves. This one right here was not emerged when I received it, but shortly after she got here, she just opened up, and I'm so excited about her. I love this plant. Look how strong she is. I mean, she is just popping. It's so beautiful. Thank you so much, Joy. I appreciate this so much. I've never, ever, ever gone into a store and seen a pink dragon alocasia. I love this, and I'm completely obsessed with alocasia right now. I asked the people at Bark and Vine if they will be carrying any more varieties of alocasia, and they said just randomly throughout the year they get alocasia. So I'm keeping my eye out for a couple of them that I'm really, really interested in. This right here was on that list, and Joy sent it to me. She grew these herself, and she sent them to me. Thank you so much. I am so happy about this. I blow kisses at this plant all day, so hopefully it will not get tired of me. Both of the plants that Roslyn and Joy sent me, I have them sitting right there in that south facing window, and they are loving it. I really wanted them to sit in that window because as soon as I come into this room, I get to just see them sitting right over there in that window. And that is one of my favorite little spots, like, because that window leads to my garden where I'm about to bring you. So here is the raised garden that I told you about, where I have all of my beautiful cuttings of all the different plants that I have been chopping up. And I am so excited about this because when I started this, it was really, really sparse, and all of the plants have literally just taken off. I have this monstera that I think it was something that I forgot about, and it was so dried out, and then I put it in here and it's doing really well. And I'm sorry, they're doing construction a little bit up the street from me, so it's kind of loud out here. But I have so many cuttings to show you the huge difference that happens with these things once you put them. Of course, inside you can't put them in pots that are too big for them because they end up drowning. But out here, because they dry out so quickly, the roots actually have time to just do all kinds of wonderful things. And so I just want to show you exactly how that's happening for this raised plant. So I am going to start all the way over here, and I know it is a hodgepodge of things, and I just love it. I love it so much. Right over here I have some Tradescantia zebrina. It is very purple now. It is such a pretty plant. And this is a Dieffenbachia that I just recently put in here because it wasn't doing the best. And I saw on Hyacinth's garden where she, her sister had a huge Dieffenbachia. And when she took it away from the mother plant, it ended up doing a lot better. So I separated my plant and I popped some of it in here. Then back here you have I have a painted lady, and there's a little Hoya back there. I see a dead leaf. There's a little Hoya back there in the corner. Hopefully that one does okay. And under here, this is underneath the pine tree, so there are lots of pine needles here. But this is my beautiful little succulent that I was trying to get for so long, and I have it in here growing really nicely. And then this is a black velvet alocasia. I just put a corm inside of the soil to see how it does, and it's doing well. This right here is a pink princess leaf, and it's getting quite big actually. I ended up burning some of my plants in my greenhouse. Mona, I was telling you that I burned a bunch of my plants, and when I tell you I had to do everything not to cry when I went into my greenhouse in the morning time and saw that I burned so many of my favorite plants. I had this, I actually replaced that one, but this was the original one that I had, and what I did was I cut the leaves off, tried to save as many of the stems as I could, but it was really badly damaged. It just, my greenhouse literally just cooked it. Well, it didn't cook it, I cooked it because I put it in there. But this right here is starting to grow back now. It's growing very quickly. So this is the starter plant for that. I just took this off. Okay, clumsy Rachel strikes again. Oh wow, I am so clumsy. At some point someone's going to say no more plants for you. You see right down there the leaf on this pink princess. There are so many plants in here, so as I'm going you may see some that I just don't pay attention to, but there are so many plants in here. I have, of course, my pothos. Can't have something without pothos in it. This is neon and global green. They were some propagations that I had, and so I put them in here. And then right here, this is a leaf that is spent, but I think it's still drawing energy because there is a baby leaf right at the bottom down there. So I think it's doing well. That's a Peru. Then over here I have this alocasia stingray. And this is my mojito that I forgot about, so I just popped it in here to see if I could revive it. And over here I have more Tradescantia nanook. This is a Trubii moonlight, and it is growing so nicely. Okay, it looks like something, the squirrels dig in here a lot, so sometimes things are dug up. Okay, so of course I have some Manjula because Manjula is perfect in every way. But look at the way this moonlight is taking off. I mean, look at this. This is amazing. These are all of the coleus seeds that I planted. They are getting their color and doing well. And then here is my Monstera deliciosa. And down here I have some that's Cebu blue. This is some regular ZZ, and the leaves are getting so big. I have my Anthurium villanora, I believe it's called. This is my painted lady, Raven ZZ. Then up here I have my Persian shield, and this red one, it's called Bloodline or something like that, but I'm not really sure. But these were something I had in the house for a while. They did nothing. I brought them out here, and now they're happy. Then over here I have another Tradescantia plant, and this one I've had for 2 years, but this size, normally the leaves are about this big, but I cut this piece 4 weeks ago, put it in here, and now look at this plant that's growing out. It's amazing. This is absolutely amazing. It's the same thing with this. This is the white Zebrina, I believe. It's the very same with this, and this is spreading all over. Look at that. When I bring it back in, it's going to be all consolidated into one pot. I'm going to put it in with the mom plant and just have one beautiful pot. This spider plant was weak, limp, and dying, and now it is amazing. 4 weeks is all that it took. This is another Tradescantia popping through here. I believe that's the baby bunny bellies. And then underneath I have some Brazil and lots of little Tradescantia just taking over the forest floor. And then this is my variegated jade. More Tradescantia. There's the Zebrina. Here is my Philodendron pedatum. That hasn't been out here all that long, but it's doing really well. And then over here I have another Syndapsis, more pothos, watermelon peperomia, and Yvette, I'm telling you, I'm with you on the watermelon peperomia. I cannot keep these things alive inside. They do well for a while and then they're gone. But out here they seem to be doing really, really well, because this was a little tiny cutting with a little tiny baby, and now look at it. It's amazing. This is another painted lady that was in the pot, and I just shared it out here. I just put it out here. More Tradescantia, Micans. What else? What else is down there? Because I look at this all day long, it's like I miss a lot of the plants. And then over here I have the string of dolphins. I have my Syngonium, not the Mojito, this is the Albo. And this is a mixed pot of Philodendron and pothos, of course, neon pothos. This is actually Monstera. I can't remember the name of that one. It is not the Peru, but it's one that looks like the Peru when it's young. Then back there I have my Silvery Ann that is out here doing really beautifully. That was just a little clipping and now it's huge. Love it. My Shangri-La pothos is over here. My prayer plants. These are the Syngonium that were in my greenhouse all winter long. I never shared that video because it got corrupted and I tried forever to uncorrupt it, but it just didn't happen. But this was in my greenhouse through the entire winter, and this year, now that I know how to heat my greenhouse, I'm so excited. But this thing right here survived in the greenhouse, as well as this plant right here, this Pilea, and this Syngonium as well. Now this right here is the burned plant that I had. I think I told you about that. Yeah. Okay, and over here, this is my Florida. It has some yellowing because I forgot to water it. Bad me. Okay, so over here, I just started another raised garden because that one got so full and I was really enjoying putting my cuttings in there. But this was actually my compost bin, and when I went to move it, the side broke. See right there? So I said, okay, well, I'm going to put some holes in the bottom and I'm just going to put some plants in here, and that's what I did. I just put a whole bunch of venting holes in the bottom, and we're just going to go from here. There are so many beautiful things in here, and I hope they all do really well. I just started this one today, so I'm excited about them. And I have this spider plant, this all green spider plant. I want a really big bushy all green spider plant. I had to search for this spider plant. The all green ones are not easy to find. So I have this one right here. I just had it growing in another vessel, propagating it, and it was so very root bound. And here is another spider plant propagation that I just cut the top of a water bottle and I just put it in here. Because, you know, of course it's perfect with drainage, and you can put holes on the side of this and just have this as your planter. But I just love the fact that I can see that these roots are definitely ready to do whatever they need to do. Look at that. And the plant itself is just like amazing. So I am going to put this into the second raised bed that I have. This is another planter that's just filled with a bunch of spider plants. What am I going to do with all these spider plants? Somebody will want them after the summertime is over, because these didn't do that well in the greenhouse. Oh, that's not true. It wasn't until I forgot to water everything that those had a problem. So if they can survive in the greenhouse, they'll stay in the greenhouse, because I would just love to have them out there and just doing what they do for the winter time, because then I won't have to repurchase a bunch of plants for next season. So I'm not going to clean these plants today, but I just want to give you a quick run through of everything else out here. Here's my begonia. This is my tree this is the tree that used to be in my dining room, and I cut it, and so now it is sprouting all over the place. And I just have a bunch of my plants mixed in with my outside plants. I have a whole bunch of Dieffenbachia out here, and they are doing so well. Dieffenbachia definitely like to be outside. Of course, I have to come on the other side and show you this beauty. Look how pretty she is. Absolutely gorgeous. And over here, more Dieffenbachia, my sterling, my sparkle, my beautiful Dieffenbachia. This was my first Dieffenbachia. Isn't she pretty? She was knocked over and I didn't even notice, because she was still so big. Big Mo is in this corner looking small because he's dwarfed out here. Look at this. I love it. Love it, love it. Okay, I want to show you. This is an arrangement that I have leading up to my hot tub, and oh my goodness, look at these flowers. These were some of the plants that I bought in Walmart for, I think the arrangements were $7. They were all like dried out and just, I am so happy that I purchased them, because the bird of paradise in the middle, these beautiful hibiscus, they were all in one pot. I bought, I believe, 3 of them. They were on, the rest of them are on the other side. And they're so beautiful. Look at this. Oh my goodness, I love this so much. I just have them all clustered up out here. Look at this. Look at this teardrop peperomia. Look at that. So beautiful. And here's my Birkin. So pretty. And then this was another thing. I bought this in Walmart not too long ago. This was $4, $5, maybe $5. I think the price is still on it. $5. And it is a rhododendron. And then over here, this is another one of the arrangements. So beautiful. And this is my fabulous coleus I got in Aldi. It was a variety pot for $8.99. And look how gorgeous it is. It is very dry. I need to water that one. Then there's more rhododendron on the other side. And I have some, I can't remember the name of this other plant over here. I don't remember the name of this plant. Oh, I left the tag on. Oh, it's crimson red azalea. And look at the price on that. How could I pass that up? How could I pass it up for $4? I bought 2 of them, because of course that's what they had. And look at this beautiful little pothos. Look how white her leaves are coming out now. That's a snow queen cutting, and she's definitely showing her stripes right now. But isn't that beautiful? So these are just sitting, this arrangement is just sitting on my stairs, leading up to my hot tub. Oh my goodness, I love this. Of the clearance plants that I purchased. A lot of them are succulents. I've been watching Carmen Whitehead, and she loves her succulents, and she has me into them. I just love her videos. Oh my goodness. Look at this big, beautiful plant. This plant was $5 on clearance in Walmart. They didn't have any more when I went back, but I went to get another one because I know this is one that I can leave outside. And then I got this one right here, and it doesn't say, these are the Desert Escape plants. This one was $4, and these I already had. This one's flowering, And these arrangements right here were $4. Look at them. Look how pretty. They are so pretty. And each one of them has a different arrangement of plants, and so I really like that. And then this one, it was $4. I am having trouble with this one. I can't touch it. These little thorns that are yellow, they get into everything. And I already see, look at all the new growth on these things. I don't know how things are going to work out with the two of us getting along. I was covered in spines after I'm dropping that plant and picking it up. And I didn't really touch it that much. It's just the spines went everywhere. So I have lots of coleus back here because I was pinching off the top of my coleus to make it bushier. And so I just popped them over here. And this needs to be watered because I see a dry, what is that? What is this? This is all dried up. So I have to water this and repot that. Look at this. I have another peperomia, watermelon peperomia, a begonia. This is my decursiva. It has a yellow leaf, but that leaf was yellow inside. It's not coming off, so I'm not going to tug it. And then this is a philodendron. I think that is the pedatum. It's either the pedatum or the Florida green. I'm not really sure. They both look the same at this stage. Then over here, these were just more cuttings that I popped into this place. And this right here, the woman in one of the nurseries I went into, she was tossing this because it fell off of a plant. And so I told her I would love to have it, and she gave it to me. And so I just have it in here rooting. Then this was another fabulous find from Walmart. These are the Costa Farms Desert Escapes. Look at this. I have to go and look up some of Carmen's videos to see if she has information on these as to whether or not they can stay out all year long or not. Well, depending on the season anyway. I mean, the zone you're in. And then this is my Rojo Congo, and she's getting huge. What is this inside of you, my friend? Okay, that's just dirt. Okay, she's getting huge. She's just putting out one leaf after another. I am probably going to have to separate her or propagate her because she really is getting too big for inside. This is another little area where I just added these really big, these bright purple flowers. These were on sale for $1. And so I just popped them here because in the morning time, these flowers back here open up, and so I just wanted them to be here. I didn't plant the flowers back here. I believe the squirrels just deposited them there, and so I thought they were so pretty. And then there's also this right here, $2 for this beauty right here. And as you can see, I haven't really done much with them as much as I just popped them over here in this little corner. And this macho fern, which macho ferns are my new favorite. This was, what was the price? $4. $4 for this big huge fern. And then another one of the rhododendron bushes I have over here. In the fall I will put these in the ground. And then I have this Hoya over here, and she seems to like it in that corner, so she's going to stay there. Normally I have a little candle in there to burn for bugs, but I have it sitting on the ground over there while I was working so that I wouldn't have a bunch of bugs biting me up. But look at these things. Look at how big that cactus is. I have to look up information to know the names of any of these plants. I thought I was going to separate these arrangements over here, but I think I'm going to leave them. I think for next year I'll put them into terracotta, but for this year I'll just leave them alone. One of the ferns that was in my greenhouse for the entire winter, and she is now coming back. She is gorgeous. And so this year when I see now when I'm seeing the ferns on sale, I say yes, I can. The only thing is they do take up a lot of room, but you can kind of smush them together because a lot of it dies off, but it just comes right back when it's in the greenhouse, so it works out. This jungle space makes me so incredibly happy. The entire time I was collecting all of these plants through the winter time, this is what I was waiting for. I was waiting to create this incredible jungle out here. Yes, my fence needs to be sprayed. Is it gonna get sprayed right now? Nope, because it's too much happening right now. And I don't like to wait to enjoy my things. Oh, look at this. Oh my goodness. This space makes me so happy. It really does. Look at all of these planty goodness. I wish I did this video when these daylilies were in bloom. They were so beautiful, but I just didn't get a chance to come out here because it was either too hot and sunny where you couldn't see anything, or it was raining. So yes, so again, most of these were all inside, but I have been waiting for this, waiting to bring them all out here. And the sad thing is you can't even see every single thing, and I think that's what I love about it, because when I look behind something, it's like, oh, there's a snake plant. Oh, there's a hibiscus tree, and I actually have hydrangea, baby hydrangea plants planted in here, and it has blue flowers. It's right in here. Look at this hydrangea, and look down there. Ah, look at that flower. I'm so excited. I've had this here for 2 years, and this is the first year that it has a bloom on it. Because when I bought it, again, it was on sale, so it didn't bloom the first year, but now it's wonderful, and I love it. And no tour from my home would be complete without a neon pothos. Look at Mr. Mo. Look at Mr. Mo getting huge. He got burned at one point, but he's recovering. This peace lily got torched, but it's doing well. I'll just cut off all of the old leaves. That one is actually not coming back in. It is going to be gifted to someone who wants it. Look at Big Mo. Look at that leaf. He's doing the most, and he's about to pop out a new leaf. He looks small out here. He doesn't even look as big. But he can't be anywhere else but that corner, because if he's anywhere else but that corner, he will get torched. And this is the other spider plant that I have. One is in my living room. The other one is here. Doing well. Look at Mr. Sterling. Hello, Mr. Sterling. You are gorgeous. And there's the other one that I got on clearance. And there's Sparkle. This was a little teeny tiny plant. Now look at her. Gorgeous. What else is down here? I love this so much. And you know who else loves it? My husband. My husband loves this area. Oh my goodness. This is so another macho fern that I purchased on clearance, and this one's doing really, really well. It's getting a little bit too much light, but we have to do what we have to do. And then this is my first anthurium that I have, and I have a whole video that I have on this plant, but I will try to reshare it at some point. But this plant, yeah, this plant is amazing. Okay, that's what I'll say about it right now. It's huge and it's amazing. Okay, over here in the living area outside, I have this beautiful arrangement that I put together with Tradescantia, ivy, chocolate soldier, snake plant, and a little bit of stone crop just hanging out of the side. I love the way that looks. I put soil on the top, and I just put some rocks at the bottom. And I only did this about 2 weeks ago, but look at the roots. Amazing. And now here is my bubblegum succulent. I love jelly bean, not bubblegum, jelly bean succulent. I just propagated some of the pieces, and so I put the leaves that I took off right down here so that they can root. They root very easily. And then this is my Wyetii that I have out here. I believe this is a grandpa cactus. I believe so. And I just wanted to show you this price tag on it. So beautiful. And now I can take the price tags off. And then this is my cuddle cactus that my daughter bought me. I love this thing so much. It's always front and center. And then look at this beauty over here. Look at how beautiful it is. This was a $4 purchase from the clearance section in Walmart. It didn't look like this. It was very dry, but I just changed the pot, watered her, let her sit in the rain, and now she is fabulous. Oh, so pretty. Then back here is another succulent arrangement that I made. Just put a lot of different cuttings into one pot, and I'm just looking at this bumblebee pillow, and I'm thinking, if you bring your houseplants outside, I will tell you that the bumblebees love it. The bumblebees, the honeybees, the wasps, they all love it. So I haven't seen many hummingbirds, and my hibiscus tree hasn't bloomed yet, but just so that you know, you will increase the number of pollinators that you have, including the mosquitoes. You will increase that if you put your houseplants outside. But for me, every single houseplant that I have outside that comes back inside, it has to be repotted. So that's how I bring my pots back in, because you are going to bring in lots of bugs if you don't. Another sitting area that we have near our fire pit, and it's toward the back of our yard, and just have a bunch of succulents. And I will tell you that in the time that we were all shut in, my husband and I, we always had date night. And when we were all shut in, what we would do is we would just have date night next to the fire pit. And so having a nice little spot for us to sit and eat dinner is really important. Ladybug, what is on the side of you? What is that? I love you. Are you eating something? Is there something living in my plant? Because you seem to be quite content. I know that you are an invasive person because you have a white face. These, I believe it's the ones that have the white on their faces that are the problem. So what do? I let you be you. That's what I do. Are you eating up my plant? Oh my goodness, how cute. What is that? Why does it have something sticking out of the back of it? Okay, that's creeping me out. So I'll let him live his life. Do you need help? Is that your wing? Did it get dry? Okay, leave him alone. Okay, this one right here. Again, another plant that my sweet little baby bought for me. She bought me this cactus because she saw the pink blooms coming out of it. And the blooms seem to poke out and then go back in for some reason. I don't know what's going on with it. And then this is my panda paw. Look how big it's getting. So beautiful. And this right here looks like it's getting another little baby popping out. And look at this. It's getting so big. I love it. I love this so much. Look how gorgeous that looks. I just wanted to end this off by showing you guys my Sabrina. You know how much I'm loving her. If you saw my last video when I hauled her, she is still my heart. And look at the baby popping out. Look at that. Look at this thing emerging. I'm so excited about her. I do have her outside. She's sitting on the outside dining table, and she's beautiful. I'm so happy. I am just so happy. It's absolutely beautiful. And now she's gonna have another baby. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to give me a big thumbs up, and I look forward to talking to you the next time.